So I have always been very open about how I'm terrible at naming things, but I think I did pretty good with this. So this is the orthograph, and it is named after the term orthography, which is the rules and conventions that are used to convert spoken sounds into visual symbols. So basically the production of letters. Now, if you are familiar with The Bridge Between Dimensions by Lights Camera Ascension, that is now streaming on BeaconTV, you may have seen something called The Bridge that I had built over the last couple of years. One of the things that I loved filming with The Bridge was watching people interact with this entertainment side of the paranormal. And it reminded me how I felt when I entered this field more formally, that our curiosity is incredibly valuable, even when we don't have the complete picture or the full framework or all the answers. So I went from saying I would never sell a communication-inspired piece of equipment to now I am. And I know that that might seem confusing for some people, but it doesn't mean that I suddenly believe that we have proven communication with the dead. We don't have a scientific framework that supports that or any such conclusion. And I'm not really interested in pretending like we do, even if it's to sell something. But what I am interested in is building transparent tools that let people explore ideas while being honest about what they're actually doing and measuring. So the orthograph measures temperature and air pressure, which is a common subject in a lot of people's ideas when it comes to the presence of, paranormal phenomena. It contains a working thermometer and barometer, and those environmental changes feed into a programmed letter generation system that I designed based off of the digital spirit board on the bridge. I am not saying that it detects ghosts. It doesn't translate spirit voices, and it doesn't claim the letters come from anything paranormal, even though
I'm spiraling right now.
what this is a transparent, interactive instrument built around ideas that people in this field have been exploring for decades. The interpretation belongs to you, though, not necessarily me. I'll have my own interpretation.
Shut the fuck up. All right, thank you so much. I mean, don't just program me, turn around myself.
And maybe that's what I love most about this. Sometimes absolutely nothing happens, and sometimes something completely unexpected happens. And I don't know what those moments mean, but I think they're really worth asking better questions about. So the orthograph piece, oh, you know what? Let's turn it on. Ooh. So you come up to this main menu and you have these two options here. So you have atmosphere, and it's going to come up with the temperature and the air pressure. You can see even just this slight difference of me just breathing on that sensor. And then the orthograph setting is going to be everybody's favorite. So you'll see it cycling through the alphabet, A through Z, and then numbers 0 through 9, just like a spirit board. So this isn't a word bank. It's not going to come up with words. There are helper words that help with the logic of compiling letters that would make more sense together instead of it coming up with like TZXQ, even though it can come up with things like TZXQ. It has a model inside of it that helps it make a little bit of sense. It's not artificial intelligence. This is just 3 years of C++ coding. But if it experiences those small little changes, H, if you could hear it, C, you get my voice. So the last letter stays on the screen until the next one comes up. But the cool thing is that you don't have to videotape. You don't have to visually record your sessions, because right here you can add a mini SD card right inside there, and it will save all of your sessions with a date and a timestamp. So it won't allot for daylight savings time or anything like that, but I will set it to your mailing address's time zone. And I'm working on a platform on my website that you'll be able to upload all of your sessions, and it will compile some really nice reports that are a little bit more user friendly. And that is coming soon, just for a little bit more development and support with the orthograph. But for now, the sessions that you do get are still very user friendly. It's just a list of the date, time, and the letter. And it will also give you the fluctuations. If you had a fluctuation of it's 5 degrees or more, it will log it in your session on your SD card. And then it is 0.5 PHA, it will log it on your SD card for air pressure. So you will have all of this information for your sessions. And it's okay if you turn it off and turn it back on again. It just creates a new session. The pre-sale opens up tonight, July 28th. It's 7:49 p.m. The pre-sale is going to open up at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The price is going to be a set $500, free shipping anywhere in the US. And it is going to come with the orthograph printed with 100% recycled PETG, so very durable and recycled. It will have a charging cable. It is a USB-C charging port on the back that lights up red and then lights up blue when it's fully charged. You will also receive one of these guys. It'll fit your orthograph. It'll fit a charging cable. So you get a little case with it too. So there we are. It's a new era of, I guess, Lauren putting her foot in her mouth. General turnaround time is 12 to 16 weeks. That is because I'm getting ready to start back in school, and everything I make is built by hand, made to order. And then I also test it for quality control, functionality, everything like that before it gets sent to you. And yeah, I am genuinely excited to see where you guys take the orthograph and how you use it. Bye.